Welcome back. This is week 4 of the North Marion Athletics update. The North Marion Athletics Update is a weekly show highlighting the storylines, successes, upcoming events, and outstanding athletes of all Husky Athletics this year. All of our sports were once again in action this week, and some of our teams picked up some great wins. North Marion Volleyball began their week this Monday. The Huskies continued their difficult schedule with a trip to Central High School to face the Panthers. Central continued to dominate, as they have all their opponents this season. The Huskies lost straight in 3 games. 25-16, 25-16, and 25-11. Thursday, the Huskies hosted the Seagulls of Seaside in another non-conference home matchup. North Marion played extremely well. However, Seaside held their composure and defeated the Huskies in 3 sets. North Marion was very close in all 3 sets, losing 25-20, 26-24, and then 25-18 in the third. North Marion was in action on Saturday as they hosted a home volleyball tournament. The game results are not available at this time, but we heard the volleyball team was fighting hard looking for their first win. North Marion Cross Country was in action once again, this time competing in the Silver Falls Invitational on Wednesday. Silver Falls is one of the most daunting cross country runs in the entire area, as there is a half-mile hill called the Monster. Spencer Christie was the top finisher for North Marion boys, finishing the 5.2K race with a 23-23. Spencer finished 17th, which is amazing considering the race has 115 competitors. He is featured in one of this week's North Marion Athletic Players profiles. Hannah Johnson finished first for the North Marion girls, posting a 29-23 time. Hannah finished 22nd out of nearly 70 girl runners. Congratulations to both North Marion top finishers. Husky boys soccer had 2 games this week, 1 away and then 1 home game. On Tuesday, the Huskies played at Jervis versus the Cougars. North Marion found their groove on the offensive side of things, scoring 6 goals on the day. Senior Danny Robles had 4 goals, and his performance is featured in one of this week's North Marion Athletic Player profiles. On Thursday, North Marion hosted Newport. The Huskies fell to the Cubs 6-3. North Marion girls soccer had a very successful week, going 2-0. Tuesday, the Huskies won their game against Central by a score of 3-2. Jasmine Flores scored 2 goals, and then Paulina Turan scored 1. Thursday, North Marion followed up their win with another win, this time defeating Horizon Christian 2-1. Goals were scored by freshmen Alexis Chakota and Brianna Martinez. North Marion football lost their game on Friday to the Banks Braves. On the offensive side of the ball, the Huskies' passing game far outweighed their ground game, as they recorded 224 yards through the air. Junior quarterback Wyatt Moore threw for 205 yards on 15 completions and 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Zach Packham rushed for 56 yards. The receiving category was highlighted by senior wide receiver Zach Williamson, who had 8 receptions for 94 yards. Senior wide receiver Jaden Davis was not far behind, picking up 5 catches for 76 yards. Both of those receivers had 1 touchdown each. Defensively, the tackle leaders were Zach Williamson, who had 13 and 7 solo. Hayden Pyatt continued to go on a defensive tear as he registered 11. Kyle Martin had 9. Wyatt Moore and Brennan Patterson each had an interception. Also on Friday, Ty Brock made his debut as the voice of the Huskies. Remember to contact Mr. Murray if you want to buy raffle tickets for a chance to win tickets to the Oregon State-Arizona football game on October 8th. The drawing will be held next week at the varsity football game versus Junction City. Homecoming is quickly approaching, and with homecoming comes the annual Brew Volleyball and Powder Puff football games. You can sign up soon to play or coach in the office. Another big event upcoming in the Husky Athletic is the annual North Marion Hall of Fame ceremony. October 22nd marks the second occurrence of the event. This week we have some new exciting NM Athletics player profiles. We sat down with soccer stars Danny Robles and Jasmine Flores, and also caught up with cross-country standout athlete Spencer Christie. You can click on the links to watch those player profiles now.
This week we have some more upcoming events to talk about. On Monday, boys soccer hosts the Fillmore Cheesemakers with a 3:30 p.m. scheduled kickoff. On Tuesday, girls soccer hosts the Staten Eagles at 3:30 p.m. Thursday is very busy for the Huskies. Cross country hosts the North Marion Invite at Willamette Mission State Park in Brooks, beginning at 4 p.m. Girls soccer plays at home, a league opener versus the Malala Indians starting at 4. Boys soccer also plays the Indians in their league opener beginning at 6 in Malala. Volleyball continues the Malala theme, playing the Indians also in Malala at 6. On Friday, the North Marion Husky football team plays their second home game, this time versus Junction City. The game is at 7 p.m. and will be the day that the winner of the North Marion Sports Marketing OSU Beaver raffle ticket will be announced.
Again, we thank you for watching this week's update of North Marion Athletics. We look forward to talking to you in the next week with some great games and hopefully some great wins to talk about. Thank you.